just realized I don't have it. Need to get that. I don't do. Oh, the student, yeah. I have this. Here we go. Perfect. Perfect and perfect. All right. Make sure this sounds good. Oh, my mic's way over here. None of that, what I just said, was on. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, testing. All right, there we go. Oh my goodness gracious. I just finished eating. I just made my first ever lasagna today. Oh, by the way, hello. My name is 10K Hours, put in the time so my art is no longer a crime. Today we're back at it like a good habit. Which reminds me, I need to upgrade the category. I'm a little late today because I don't like streaming unless I've eaten, because then I just think about eating the entire time. It's also like 8 p.m. for me. But I decided to make a lasagna today because it just sounded good. I think I did pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I would have liked the cheese ricotta portion to kind of stay more centralized instead of spreading out everywhere, but it's alright. It does the job. Yeah. Yar. Yummo. Alright. I'm gonna... Listen, I thought I was gonna finish this in one stream. I thought I was gonna finish it in 2, nay 3, 1, 4, probably gonna be 5, 6, if I'm gonna be so real. But I'm gonna stream this until it's done, then I'm gonna get back to Clair Obscur, because I want to finish that game. For sure. Also got some stuff from the Steam Summersul. And also, I really don't like the side profile of these guys. I'm gonna be so real. I don't. Especially Callie. I think I'm gonna change Callie so she's just sleeping, not sleeping, just sitting on the chair. I think that's gonna be better in the long run. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. But we're gonna work on it for just a bit today. I only got like maybe an hour to put into this, so I figured I'd just hop on stream and do it. Just do it, brew it. All right. Okay, that's interesting. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. I need this. Let's see. Doing live now. Alright, and then Babadeep. Alright. I always forget to. I need to update my little logo. It looks bad. I don't know how to update that though. I don't know what I want. That's the thing I always struggle with. I have no idea what I want. Okay. Also, one thing I do for sure know I want to do is get rid of whatever that dot is. And then I'm gonna put Callie back on the chair. Let's see. Can I make her look over here? Okay, yeah. Okay. And then am I in the right layer? I was. I thought I was in the wrong layer there for a second. I made a lasagna today. Moi's a little long. I need to make her a little shorter, actually. Need to shorten up the Mori. There we go. And rid of this bit because that's all gonna go away soon anyways. Ah! Oh wait, hold on. Get ahead of myself. Okay. People all being way too short for the furniture they're on is actually kind of funny. Actually, that means I probably need to move all of this down. Or actually, everything up and the chair down. Move this down a little bit. And there's Shion, okay. And then move the like seat of the chair up. Whoa. Oh wait, hold on, I'm still in the wrong layer. I need to be on the GG layer. Ah, no, I need to be on this layer, okay. Alright. Seat of the chair, like right there-ish. Alright. And then Callie. Move her up a bit because everything's kind of small and in the middle. And we need to change her legs so they're kind of switching, sitting down. That's not an eraser. That's way too thick. There we go. There we go. Oh, I was watching, what was it? Right before I was watching some of the Phase Girls playing Peak. I haven't seen anything from that. In fact, I've been kind of avoiding it because as like it's one of those games that I wanted to experience the first time, like watching it on stream with one of my Oshis, but finally I was like, you know what? This'll do. I gotta say, that game looks crazy. It's like the climbing mechanics from Zelda, especially the more recent, like Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. Like taken to their extreme, and the game was just built around that and maximizing that. Let's see. Well, now this begs the question of what to do with the tail. Is that just... Yeah. She's currently just here. I think I'm just gonna have her tail just kind of hanging out in the back. I don't want to forget about it, but... And... hide this. Actually, I'm gonna move this. It's a little bit over so I can still see what the tail is supposed to be like, but I've got a little bit more room to draw. Or actually, stick it over here so it's out of the way entirely. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Something like this a little bit better. It's got kind of a funny shape, but that's alright. No. Gosh. And I had a line that I liked. Of course, I'm not trying to be perfect with this. I'm just trying to make something. As the old adage, make something, make it good later. Right now I'm in the make something. Thankfully, making something does not have the same connotation as just fucking around. Of course, letting out stage doesn't have to be bad, I guess. Yeah, and luckily, luckily. Let's see. Have I? No, I didn't stream yesterday. I haven't streamed since Sava's debut. I am glad she's back. It's gonna be interesting to see how this goes. Apparently there's the same song and dance on Twitter of everyone like freaking out about her design. I frankly don't care. Well, I don't care what you do with her design. I think something people need to realize is that not everything in life is like... Not everything in life falls into two categories. It's not just like fuck and not fuck, or like don't want to fuck and want to fuck. Those aren't the only two categories. You can just find things cute. And that's it. It doesn't need to be more to that. I don't know. I think people make things way more complicated than they need to be sometimes. Sure, there'll be weirdos, but if you just did everything worrying about weirdos, then they've won and they control your life. You gotta do your own thing. Let the weirdos be weird. That doesn't mean you have to be. Eventually they'll weird themselves into something that they can't weird themselves out of. So, just ignore them. Although, I think she's used to this. And it's the same song and dance, like... Oh, wait, I like that. Same song and dance she got with the last one. I wish she got a bunch of flack from a couple creators. I wasn't around for that, but apparently she got a bunch of flack from other creators who considered her model too childlike when she was in Hollow. But like... Yeah, and sometimes people just make things because they're cute. Just because someone likes something does not mean that they want to have sex with it. Eesh. Now, if she was deliberately like horny baiting with it, that would be a little... I'd be uncomfortable with that. But she's just like, oh, I think this is cute, so who cares? I don't know. I think trying to stop everything. Trying to control everything always just makes it slip more through your grasp. What is it? Like trying to squeeze oil. The more tightly you squeeze it, the more it slips through your grasp. Can't speak. I think that's what's happening here. Alright, and then her Ahoge. Actually, I need to move her down a bit, I think. Yeah, so she's way more in like More's face. Okay, and then now I think I'm just gonna delete this layer if I'm gonna be so real. I'm not gonna use it anymore. All right. Let's see. One. Need. Are Ahoges or Cowlicks? I just thought of this. Are Ahoges or Cowlicks character choices in Western media, or is that mostly like an Eastern thing? I'm trying to think of a character that has one. I'm gonna be on the lookout for this. I think this is legitimately something I'm just gonna look out for. Oh, and it's something that's gonna be real fun here in a bit. I live in a place where fireworks are illegal, so... There's going to be fireworks sounds in the background. For about the next week or two. Oh, he doesn't have one, does he? No, she doesn't. Okay. There we go. I like the composition better. I didn't like Gigi holding her. The more I thought about it, I was like, no, that's too like grabby. Ugh, I didn't like it. Especially like holding her and lifting her up. I'm not crazy about this though. Can you hear that? Hopefully not. Let's see. Also, probably that means that... What days am I going to be streaming? I'm going to be streaming today. Definitely not tomorrow. Maybe Wednesday. Maybe Thursday. Definitely not Friday. Definitely not Friday. And probably Saturday and Sunday. But I want to get this comic done. There's really only like 2 more things I need to do. I need to finish the last panel. Okay. Broad strokes is like 3 more things I need to do. I need to finish the last panel. I need to go over it real quick for line art. Just to kind of clean up some of the lines. That's really the only reason why I want to do that, because there's a bunch that are just kind of gross and janky, and I don't want to keep those. And then I gotta add colors, and then I gotta add shading. Okay, so 4 things. Although shading's gonna be real easy peasy. Yeah. 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 I'm a bit low energy tonight. I just ate a ton of lasagna. I'll stick with this for right now. There's something I'm not quite liking about it, although I'm not sure what it is. Like, I really like this Mori. And I like this Mori. There's something about her, like her face here, that I'm not quite liking. I think it's the eyes are too small. Now that I'm looking at it, I think that might be it. Her eyes were way bigger than all the other ones. Okay, that actually did help a lot. I think I need to do the same thing to Gigi also. Need to up the size of her eyes. Actually, that does help a lot. No noses. Oh wait, hold on. Allie's missing her second button. There we go, okay. Alright, and then there's going to be, let's see. I think some of my neighbors are moving. Alright, then we need to add the desk over here, then we add the words over here, and that should... Okay, I might switch the tail so that it's, like... I kind of like it being up, though, because it looks more like an excited dog, which is what Gigi would be, but... Actually, I might move everything more over. Actually, that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to move everything over to the left, move the tail down just a smidge, and then we'll have room for the... Right, okay. Hold on. Let's set the chair where it needs to be, and then move everything to that. Actually, no, Mori is the furthest left, so let's move her first. No. Okay, there we go. And then the chair. Where's... Oh no, then it's gonna be Gigi. No. Because that little one line right there is also part of like, the Gigi layer for some reason. Oops, sorry about that. There we go, I'll try to make up a bit. Okay. Alright, then we move the chair. This will help us figure out where Gigi's supposed to be. Okay, there we go, perfect. Then come back up here. Oh wait, her off, okay, I forgot. Put that on a different layer. Why? I don't know. Felt like it. Okay. Then I'm gonna move the tail so that it's more down like this. So that we have, but still kind of perked up, kind of like an excited dog. And maybe, let's see, and maybe to give it a little bit more space there, I'm gonna move this bit so that it's more like, yeah, there we go. Just a bit more space there. There we go. All right, now we have plenty of space for the word bubble. All right. Panel, I'm not actually typing that anywhere. Panel 1, word bubble. Okay. Okay, there we go. Then I'm gonna grab this same from over here. Maybe it's back over here. Fill in this space. Wait, what is it? Selection mode. Wait, new text box. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh wait, it's not using all the same stuff from over there, is it? Hold on, let me double check that. Alright, and then, oh wait, no. I want to have this in here. Okay, now let's type in. Let's see. You are one. Okay, no. Oh god, what were the settings over here? It's not letting me switch them over. I'm using the Go UI Black. And okay. No, I want to go back over here. Okay. On this font. UI Black. What's my? I don't want. I want like put it at 20 to start off with. Let's see. Oh, actually 30 is probably good. Actually. Bump that a bit. You are one of my favorite people in the actually, you're one of how do I want to say this? You're one of my most favorite people ever. You are one of my favorite persons ever. You are one of my favorite persons ever. Okay, this is a huge text box for what I'm trying to say. And we need to fix that. I'm so glad I have that on a different layer. Okay. We need to fix this for sure. We're gonna have a lot of white space down here though. The last panel is going to be really easy because I just want this to be like a zoom in on them. Okay. Then we need to come down here and we change this to select text. Oh wait. You are one of my favorite persons ever. There we go. Nope. There we go. Okay. And then back down here to the word bubble. Let's see. I don't like it that. Actually, let's. There we go. Okay. That was a little bit not quite how I wanted it to be. Nope. I don't like this huge thing coming out over here. I'm gonna get rid of this. Actually, what if I instead just make it really thin? I need to stop doing everything in one go. You're one of my favorite persons ever. Okay, that's better. All right, and then we got desk. I want to have a little bit of the desk like showing up over here. And to show that they are just off screen. And the next one, I want to focus in on like just their faces and blow them up. So this is gonna be real fun. This is gonna be a lot easier if I put all of these in one layer. Like Mori, the Gigi Ahoge, and Gigi. It's gonna be a lot easier if I do that. It's gonna kind of stink, but it is what it is. Okay, perfect. I'm sure there's a way to grab like multiple layers, but I don't know it. Okay, and then down. And then we up. Okay. Oh, that doesn't get her tail though. Whoops. Hold on. I made a mistake. It's fine. I gotta get her tail in there. Wait, no. There we go. And then da-ba-da-ba. And then we move this down here. Wait, did that still not get her tail? Oh, because I'm grabbing the wrong thing. Hold on. No. Okay, go away. Hold on. One GG. What are these two? Okay. Both of these are just this. Okay, no. These two copies, we need to get rid of them. I somehow ended up with two copies that I don't need. Wait, is... Okay, yeah, her tail's definitely on this layer. How did I mess that up twice? It definitely grabbed her tail one time. Oh, because it wasn't on that layer, that's why. Duh. Okay, I know now. Alright, and this is mostly going to get... I really should put the chair in there too. I really should add the chair in too. There we go. Alright. It'll just make my life easier. Okay, there we go. Now we can do this. Super easy. Gotta make that bigger. Let's see. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to move the Ahoge up a little bit and then Callie up a bit. And she's kind of getting off screen here. Don't really like that. There's another reason why we're going to be doing going to be doing a line art as well. Because these lines look super, way thicker than everything else because they're super blown up. So they're obviously going to look way thicker. Bro. Yep. Symbolic stalemate HM. What am I doing? No. Try to move and I have the wrong tool. Okay, we have to draw the bottom part Cali, but that's alright. Alright. Now wait about the word bubble. That's gonna be the real fun part. Two characters. One of these days I'm gonna not feel the need to capitalize characters in this. I'm naming my layers. It's so unnecessary. But just like it's the name of something, you capitalize it, you know? It's a proper noun. It's gotta be proper. Proper noun should be proper. Let's see. Should I move them to the left and put it like just above Cali? I think like over here is the best bet. So. Okay. Oh wait, no, I don't want that. I want another layer. Two word bubble. There we go. Dang it, I drew a really good word bubble too. I liked how that looked. There we go. It's a little too close. There we go. And then I end up erasing the Sahoga anyways. Alright, and now let's try putting in the word. Wait, is this at the select text? The text, no, create new box. Alright, and then there we go. Alright. And I am going to make that your problem. Does that sound rude? It sounds funnier in my head. Let's see. I don't want that to come across as rude. And I'm going to make that your problem. You're one of my favorite persons ever, and I'm going to make that your problem. There we go. Now, the only thing I have is there's a ton of like just empty space over right here. What can I do with this? I can show like the busted door. So put this on the desk layer. Oh, because it keeps going back up to here. Okay. Why can't I start up here? Okay. God. People cannot not shoot off fireworks. It's just impossible. See. Okay, now I need to show her, like, actually jumping from here to there. That's what I need to be doing, okay. I'm terrible at movement lines. I never have any idea what to do with those. I just don't know the theory behind them. I need to actually, like, figure that out. Like, hey, how do you actually make something seem like it's moving? How do you do that? How does that work? How does one move when it's a still image? I don't understand. It's one of those things that you just like intrinsically understand, but trying to do it yourself, you intrinsically understand it when you see it, but trying to do it yourself, you're like, what? Just want to play around with that. Okay. All right, there we go. Is that too much? I don't know. I don't think I need to watch a video or something like this. I genuinely don't know how to. Oh no, where's the words I put in over here? Oh, did I accidentally get rid of those? I probably did. Dang it, okay. Okay. I need to add like a third one that's just like Callie being like, "Aw, shucks," to this. Because it sounds like I'm being critical of Gigi here, but I'm not. Man, now that I'm actually looking at it, it seems very wholesome in my head, but that's because I know it's coming from a wholesome place. But now that I'm looking at how it's being presented to other people, it doesn't sound wholesome. Like right off the bat, I think I might have to add like one more panel or something that's just like kind of like going, "Aw, shucks." Like blushing or something like that. Oh yeah. One thing I do know I need to do is back here. There was no way she would just be silent here. That's a fact. Let's see, panel 4 Gigi. And here she is. She's gonna be yelling more here. got that one tooth, right? She's got the. Does she have the flesh tooth? The floof? No, she doesn't have the. Does she have fangs? I actually genuinely don't remember at this moment. I bet you she does. She does not have the one flesh tooth, the floof, as I like to call it. Alright, and then... let's see. Alright, and then I'm gonna get rid of some of these speed lines, because I'm gonna put a... I'm gonna put a word box here. Okay. Let's see. Panel or word bubble. Okay. And then just a quick Mori Calliope that fills up this entire space. Easy peasy. Let's see. Can't see what. Yeah. No. Okay. Hold on. Also, why is... hold on. No, actually doesn't need the caps. Ah! I dropped my pen on the floor. Alright. Mori Calliope. Did I spell her name right? Hold on. This is one of those things where I'm like, I better check this. Mori... not double A. Calliope. Moricalliope. Perfect. We got it. Incredible. Amazing. Can't get enough. Okay. Okay. And then... that... bring down the text just a touch until it fits sideways. Actually, hold on. Where did I put A? Okay, and then... here we go. Put it in here. Alright, and then how does this look? Here we go. It's a bit cluttered, but I think it's necessary. It doesn't have to fit in that door frame, I just realized. Hold on. Wait, no. I like that. All right, and then... that in the... Yes, it's here. Okay. All right, and then... Got that. And I'm gonna hide this Gigi reference real quick. 1 second. All right. Now we can actually play around with this. Ah, no. Okay. And then we can make this even bigger. Perfect. Look at that business. All right. And then we need to get rid of some other stuff real quick. Hold on. Oh no, not that. Is it the speed lines? Yeah, okay. So we need to get rid of, erase this bit right here. There we go. There we go. This is my favorite one I've drawn so far. Still. I think that's my favorite panel so far. Okay. Alright, hold on. Let me hide this. You're one of my favorite persons ever, and I am going to make that your problem. I feel like it does need one more. Like one more picture or panel. To just be like, to just show that Callie's flattered by this. Or else I feel like it loses its meaning. And it just looks like Gigi being super overbearing rather than like being a positive force. Yeah, this definitely needs one more. Yeah. Let's see. That's your now. Three. So I really feel like it needs one more. It really needs one more. I don't know what I want this, but I need it to be like. Let's see. Let's go with my usual, like, draw it out in blue and see what we got. But I wanted to, like, just be on Callie, so, like, just one big picture focused in on her. Alright. Big picture focused in on her. Doesn't gotta be perfect. But get good at having like a shorthand for old Chibi Callie. Now, if I only didn't give her such a square head, I'll round it off just a bit. I just busted that out. There we go. All right. And then super easy. Add in a little bit of blush on her cheeks. Show that she's embarrassed. There we go. I think that's it, really. It doesn't gotta be more complicated than that. Let's see. I think I'll move all of this down a bit. I have a room for a text box. There we go. All right. And then just a little. So like, aw, shucks. Like, that's cute. Something along those lines. Yeah, easy peasy. Although I generally don't know what Callie would say in this situation. I haven't watched her enough. Something like, oh, you don't mean that, or I don't know, my brain's kind of fried. I did not get good sleep last night. Oh my god, I got such terrible sleep. So I think my neighbor switched around some stuff. So it used to be that I think maybe I was being too loud or something. But it used to be that I'm pretty sure that their baby's bed was right above me. And their bed was right above mine, which is the hallway, which is the bedroom across the hallway. It switched. And now their bedroom is right above me. And their baby's bedroom is right above where I sleep. And it was crying all night last night. And these are the world's thinnest ceilings. So I heard it crying all night. Oh my god. And they must be like sleep training or something. Because they were just letting her cry and being like, no, you need to go back to bed. And like not picking her up and stuff. So, and you might think like, oh, that's crazy, but she's like, she was born in November last year, so she's pushing about 7 months old. So They might be sleep training her right now, which is always a bit rough because it requires a lot of like them crying like that as they learn to sleep through the night. So, kinda sucks. Kinda sucks a lot, actually. But whatever. As long as she doesn't do it again tonight. But I got such terrible sleep that I woke up and I was like, at my normal time to get to work, and I was like, I physically can't stay awake. I think I got maybe like 2 hours of sleep. And I think I got 4 hours of sleep. If I got 2 hours of sleep, I would have been fine. Because there's like certain cutoffs where it's like, all right, if you get like 2 hours of sleep, that's like getting a nap. It's not great, but you can still function. I think I got like 4 hours of sleep, which just ruined me. I was like, I can't physically function. So I called into work today because I just like I couldn't physically keep my eyes open. It was like, I can't, like, I have to get up and work and my brain is full of nothing but fog. And I can't keep my eyes open. I'm gonna fall asleep in the middle of the day. So I was like, I gotta call in. So I did. It was bad. I don't know how I'm gonna function when I'm an actual parent. Like, oh god, if I don't get proper sleep, I just can't function. Even though I only get like 6 hours of sleep a night, but I'm usually good on that. But then I sleep like 8-10 hours on the weekend, so that kind of stinks. But yeah, although this is, I mean, of all the weeks to take something off, my job, we get off bank holidays and federal holidays, so this Friday being the 4th, I got that off, so now I got a 3-day week, so I'm kind of happy about that. Yeah. Alright, I'll think about more what I want for this, but I definitely feel like we need some sort of third panel that just kind of wraps everything up. Or else it just looks like Gigi's like forcing herself on Callie, and I'm not quite... I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So, we'll go with this one. It doesn't really need to be more than that, honestly. Other than the aw shucks. I also gotta do a background color. There's a bunch of stuff I have left to do. Although that's gonna be pretty easy. I could just do this. Oh, I'm using the same color. Switch this over to this. There we go. And then give rid of that little bit of blush. I'll add that back in later. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright, and then... I don't know what what Kelly would say here, but honestly, it doesn't really matter that much. Let's see. Aw. That shuck doesn't really sound like her. I just don't know what else to say at the moment. I'll think of something. Something will come to me. Definitely not tomorrow, but hopefully by Wednesday or Thursday. And then... yeah, definitely not tomorrow. I am meeting with somebody tomorrow. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright. That's the basics of all the pages. Now we just need to, I need to go over everything once more for the line art. And then do a quick color pass. do a quick color pass. I'm just gonna put in base colors and not worry too much about it. And then my brain's fully dying. And then do a little bit of change the background color to white. Other than this stuff, well, not change it to white, but I think I might keep it as white. Because I feel like if I make the background walls a specific color, it's gonna take away from everything else that is going on. So I might just keep them white, but not the gray. And then, brain no goo. I might change the color of the floor though. And like the one panel it's in, the 2. There we go. Anyways, that's what I'm gonna call it. I'm glad I'm actually getting sleepy. Blah, 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 blah. I was worried I wasn't gonna be able to fall asleep tonight. Anyways, y'all have a good one. I will see you probably on Wednesday. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun, but it has not been a fun reel. I'm glad we did this a little bit today. All right, y'all.